Hello, everyone. Well, welcome to Britzone Thursday class edition. I hope all of you having a good day today. So we're still waiting the others to join in before I open the class and make some announcement before we chit chat with our conductor today. Okay, and I hope because today we will be doing a lot of interaction since the beginning. So you can ask questions right away to the conductor, not only me, okay? Uh, you can ask questions even in the middle. So I want all of you to show your face and open your cam, okay? As a courtesy to our conductor today. Okay, I will say hi to Desri Kasih Putri. Hello Desri, Kak Desri.
Halo Kak Koko,
How are you?
I'm good. I'm sorry, I'm still outside, so I cannot turn on my camera maybe in around 10 minutes.
Ah, that's great. I'll be waiting for another 10 minutes. Okay, so are you at the office?
No, I'm already at home, but I have something to do outside.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay, thank you so much for joining today's class. Okay, hope you will be active and asking questions in the main room, yeah. Thank you, Kak Desri.
Thank you. I will
Okay, I will.
try.
Yes, yes, thank you. And I'll wait for your cam. Next, I want to say to Angie. Hello, Angie. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine. Wait a minute. Hi,
Finally, I can see you. So, where are you from?
I'm from Jakarta.
Okay, so are you at home?
Yes, I'm already at home.
So, is it your first time joining us or not?
Yeah, this is my first time actually. So,
This is, yeah, that's why, because your name is kind of uh new for me.
yeah,
So, how do you know about this class?
I know it from Instagram ads.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
and oh no, not from Instagram, but from TikTok. Like, I forgot, but an influencer like sharing about your community.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I know it from TikTok posts.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay then. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you can be part of our interactive session, okay, and asking questions to our conductor later. Okay, Angie,
Thank
don't be
you.
shy.
Thank you.
Okay, great. Glad to see you here. Okay, guys, I would like to welcome all of you. So welcome to the largest English community in Indonesia, hopefully in the world. Okay. So our core is English education, uh, free platform, free and open platform, and of course, volunteerism. Okay, so we have uh 3 classes in a week. So Tuesday is sometime online and offline, start at 7 p.m. the same time. And then today is always online. So you can find us at Zoom class, okay? And then also if you're quite busy during the weekdays, you can find us on the Kementerian Pendidikan and Kebudayaan every Saturday. It starts at 11 until done. And then also we have BOC or a Britzone outdoor class. This is being held once a month. Of course, you can join this. This is a very interesting one. And then also you can follow us. We have a lot of platform, Discord, TikTok, YouTube, and also Instagram. And then you can connect with us. Okay, if you want to connect with us, you can scan this. I give you time. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you. And then also, if you love Britain so much, we also have merchandise. You can check out in this number, okay? And also at the Instagram account. You can pick your merchandise. And then also you can pre-order. If you want to come during our offline class, you can pre-order mie Aceh from Kedai Rencong. This is owned by one of our Britzoners. And then also, we have the latest collaboration, which is with Japi, your best AI tutor application. So this is available on Google. Okay, we're sorry that it's not available yet on iOS, but it's available on Google Play. So you can register and use this code BZ stripe 2024. Okay. I suggest you to use this. So actually to get free membership until December. And then you can practice your English. It's quite fancy because you don't actually talk to a human, you talk with AI. So it's interesting. You should try. Okay. Remember, join with this code BZ stripe 2024. And of course, this is our sponsor. And then don't forget that we have Plus Tradition. Okay, so I want you to open your cam. Not only later, but starting from now. Okay, because we are going to do interactive a lot. Okay, I guess we'll stop share. Okay, so today, anyone remember what's today's topic and who's our conductor today? Anyone remember from Instagram announcement today? Anyone? Okay, I'll do a little check. I'm glad that you open your cam. I already saw some of you. I'm still waiting for Desri and the others. Okay, then I will go right away to our conductor today. Hello, Kak Vina, how are you?
Halo Kak Koko, I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you for asking. I'm very glad to have you today. I know this is not easy because actually you just go back and forth from Indonesia, right? Can you tell us
Yes.
what is actually uh you, is there any program that you did in Indonesia, or you just came for family matter?
Yes, the program is called Vacation. Summer vacation, because
So
I
how
haven't been back for like 5 years. So it was good to be back in Indonesia to see my family, my cousins, my niece and nephews, and just to recharge, so that now I am more relaxed and ready to start my day, my work. So yeah, basically just summer vacation.
okay, well, I can see from your smile that you're happy and enjoying your vacation, although maybe the jet lag, you can still feel it right now.
Yeah, still very sleepy because of the time difference between Indonesia and the United States.
Yeah, the time difference is hard because it's 24 hours, right?
Yeah, 12 hours. 12
12
hours
hours,
difference.
yes,
Yeah.
that's right, that's right. Okay. Well, I remember that the last time we talked is in
Yeah.
2022, right?
That's correct. Yes.
Yes, I just it feels like yesterday. I mean, like it may be last year, but I saw your commencement, your graduation day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know that it took like 2 years, right, to take
Yep.
a master degree. So I
Mm-hmm.
just feel, oh, okay, it's already 2022 and now 2024. So, well, I took this opportunity to congratulate you.
Thank
Congratulations.
you. Thank you very much.
And so how do you feel after you get your degree?
I feel relief because it was not an easy journey. Being a mom with two small kids and then being a professional. I still work full time while doing my study. So now that it's all in the past, I feel relieved, and now I feel like I have more time to do other stuff that I've been wanting to do, such as my hobbies and other activities, like spending more time with my family and kids. So that's how I feel right now.
Okay. Well, I know that every one of you are wondering, and maybe you're going back to the Instagram. Well, I asked from that question. So actually, Kak Vina is actually working for Voice of America. So if you watch, I think in Indonesia, Makna channel, you're there, right?
I was there, yeah, yes.
Yes.
Not anymore, but yeah, that's one of our affiliates, yes.
Yes. Well, I think I will let you to introduce yourself.
Okay.
Because you know what? I read your introduction on Google and you did a lot of things. So I was like,
Yeah.
just don't know where I should start. So I guess I will let you to introduce yourself.
Sure, and I will make it simple. Okay, well, thank you very much for the introduction, Kak Koko. I like to call Kak Koko Mas Eko because we used to
Yeah,
work
yeah.
together, right, at a radio
Yeah.
station back in Jakarta many moons ago. So I have prepared some slides for today's session, and I hope Kak Koko can start the slides. And hello to everyone joining this Zoom meeting. Thank you so much to Britzone community for inviting me. I feel honored, and I think this is a very good platform for everyone to learn English better, right? I wish this platform was available when I was still in Indonesia at the time. It was the opportunity for something like this was very scarce at the time. But I'm glad you all now have this social media and Zoom and YouTube and all that to improve ourselves in speaking and English conversation and others. So, hello, I'm Vina. And I live in Washington, D.C. Area, in Silver Spring, Maryland, to be exact. And as Mas Echo already mentioned, I work at the Voice of America, based in Washington, D.C. as an analyst. So what I do is I evaluate VOA's content and journalistic standards to ensure that the content that they produce aligns with our new standards and best practices. Before I became an analyst at VOA, I was an international broadcaster with the Voice of America Indonesian service. You can go to the next slide, Kak Koko. I worked there for about 12 years, 12 years, where I covered various events in the United States, from presidential elections to the Academy Awards. The picture that you see on the left, that is from the inauguration of Barack Obama, the second inauguration, if I'm not mistaken. So it was conducted in the winter time in January, and it was very, very freezing. So that's why you see us wearing or the earmuffs and very thick jacket, because it was very cold and the event was done outside. And then the picture on the left, in the middle, that is me and my colleagues inside the White House, inside the press area, where usually the presidents or high profile people give their speeches or statements. And then the picture on the right, that is from the Academy Awards. I think it was from 2020, just before COVID.
Yeah, I remember that. I saw you.
Yeah. So I had the opportunity to cover the Academy Awards 3 times during my time with the Indonesian service. It's a interesting journey, interesting assignments as well. Next, I recently graduated from the University of North Carolina in Chapel Hill with a master's degree in digital communication. I started this journey back in 2021, and I just graduated this year, in May this year. This is a whole story by itself. Basically, why I decided to pursue my master's degree, because at the time, during COVID, I needed something to be busy. During the shutdown, I decided to suddenly just, okay, maybe it's time to pursue the dream that I had been wanting to do, which is to pursue higher education.
So Vina, I knew this fact that actually your University of North Carolina, how did I pronounce it? Hussman?
Hussman School in journalism, yes.
Hussman School, Master of Art from digital communication is actually ranked #1 in the United States. Is that true?
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, they do a lot of ranking. I mean, I'm not sure about that, but I know it is a very solid school. It is a very good school and a very good program, and it's very hard to get into. So I guess I'm not surprised if it is one of the top schools or one of the top in the ranking.
Yeah, congratulations. Finally, you made it this year.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. So at the end of my study, I wrote a thesis about female representation in the news. That is something that I am passionate about. I am passionate about gender equality, gender representation, and because I work in the news, so I focus my study about female representation in the news. I specifically focused my study about how many women interviewed as speaker, how many women featured in the thumbnails, how many women compared to men being interviewed in the news about politics or economy, stuff like that. So it is a very interesting topic to me. Next. So if any of you have any question during my slides here, please feel free to
raise your hand.
Raise your hand. I won't be able to see your hands, but you can just open your mic.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, and then I'm sure the host and the co-host can see your hands as well. So during my free time, I like to get busy. I'm into performing arts recently. I joined the Indonesian Kids Performing Arts. I know it's called Kids, but it's actually Kids and Family. So
Where is this?
so the pictures that you see right now is from 2023. So it's last year. So the top picture, that's actually all parents, moms, okay?
Okay.
All parents,
All parents.
all parents, we dance Mapa Dendang, a traditional dance from Sulawesi, if I'm not mistaken. Please correct me if I'm wrong. And then this is part of a theatrical performance called the Magic Monkey, basically Lutung Kasarung, right? The story about Lutung Kasarung. So we perform in front of on a big stage in front of hundreds of people. Many of them are not Indonesian, so many of them are Americans. I also played the ukulele. That it's me with my daughter
do?
and my friend.
How
Yeah,
do
I
you
do.
how long do you rehearse for this, Vina? It's like a
Oh,
big production.
it is very big production. It involves maybe more than 100 people, and most of them are
Wow.
kids, small kids. So I think we practiced more than 4 months. Yeah,
Wow,
more than 4 months
that's
for
long.
this. Yeah, for this occasion. Yeah. Okay, so that's one of the things that I do.
Uh-huh.
And I'm from Bekasi. Oh, I think I see a hand raised.
Guys, so anyone raising your hand?
I saw and then it's just gone. So
Oh, Henky.
okay.
I
Hi,
saw
Hanky.
Henky
You have a
and
question or a comment?
okay, Henky
Hi,
first and then
Kavina. I
Geoff
have a
next.
question.
Yes.
How did you get to the US? What's the story?
The story. Well, I guess it's
Question.
good. It's one of the FAQ number one. How did I get into the US? When I was in Indonesia, at the time I was already working in the media as a reporter, and I know that it's something that I am passionate about. So at the time I started looking for opportunities, and then I saw VOA on TV one day, and I started to get curious, like how can I be one of them? Like how can I go there? I mean the process from there, then I started to do my research. I started to learn more about the organization. Um, a lot of things going on. It was not like simple step, okay, from here to there, because before I went to the US, I didn't get the opportunity instantly, but at the time I had an opportunity to work in Singapore at MediaCorp. So I took that opportunity first to basically to enrich myself. So I took it like one step at a time. And then from Singapore, then I had more experience, more exposure to international work, right? And then also I learned more about English. Then at the time, VOA was looking for someone, and then so I just applied, and then that's it. So yeah.
Vina,
Yeah.
I think everyone's are curious. Are they
Mhm.
opening this like every year?
No, they don't. They don't open like
That
vacancies every year, but when
uh,
they do announce it. So you just have to keep looking and keep waiting, I guess. And you have to know where to look. So I guess that's the challenge, right? If you want something, sometimes they don't announce it like maybe on their website, but if you so for specifically for VOA, they announce opportunities, job opportunities on another platform, not on their own platform. It's called USA Jobs. I think it helps if you have networks. I think with everything, right? Not just with my specific organization, but with any other organization that you really want to get into. it is helpful to have network. Maybe you don't know anyone in that organization right now, but if you can go to LinkedIn, find someone who's already in there, and then you can reach out to them, and then nothing harm to do that, right? To network, and then ask for information, ask for links and stuff like that. So just open your doors, like create your own door, basically. Create many door for you. Don't just wait. You have to initiate something, right? So that's my tips. And
Well,
mhm. Yes, Kak
well,
Koko?
right now, Kak Vina, you can of course reach out
Oh yeah,
some
absolutely.
information
Yeah,
about
absolutely. Okay. I think Diof, you have a question or comment?
Yeah, hello. Good evening, Kak Vina, or good morning there.
Yeah, good
yes,
morning from
Diof.
America.
Okay, I just wanna ask, maybe it's a silly question. How do you see that some people think that VOA is a tools for US government to do some kind of propaganda or counter narrative against global perception against the United States? And what makes it different with the other station like BBC?
Okay, thank you so much, Dia, for the question. Before I answer the question, I want to tell everyone that I am speaking here on behalf of myself, and I do not speak on behalf of my organization or my employer. So I think that's one important thing that I need to mention in the beginning. And I understand there has been a lot of misconception or misunderstanding. But what many people don't realize is that there is something called firewall, VOA firewall. And this is something that's public. You can see the information on VOA News website. VOA firewall, although VOA is funded by the US government, but the firewall, which is basically a legislation set up to prevent anyone in the government to tell VOA what to do, what to cover. So what it means is that VOA is independent, free from any influence. So yes, definitely not a propaganda tool or propaganda machine, not the mouthpiece of the government, which is very similar to the BBC. So yeah, if you want to learn more about the firewall and also the new standards and best practices, I'm happy to send you the link so that you can learn more about the organization. Thank you, Diof.
Well, very interesting fact. Thank you, Kak Vina, for explaining.
Yeah.
Hope that answer your question, Diof.
Yes, wonderful.
Quite heavy questions. Very heavy.
Yes, very heavy.
Sorry about that.
No,
Okay,
no
but
worries. No worries.
very good. Very
No
good
worries.
one. Thank you for such a good questions.
Okay.
Okay. I know that Desri, Nurmadiah, and Miko are raising their hands, but I think I will let Kak Vina to finish her presentation first, or you want to answer their questions?
Okay, let me finish first, and then we can go back to the Q&A.
Great.
Is this the next slide, Kak?
Yes, this is the next slide.
Okay. So my biggest achievement, which I think I had already mentioned in the beginning, is completing master's degree while working full-time as an analyst / journalist, and also raising 2 kids in the US with no other. I mean, I don't have any there's no grandparents, right? There's no cousins, there's no extended family members here.
Of course, no maid at all, right?
No maid. No. Yeah. So there's that, and then next slide. This is the end of the slide, really. I like to live by this motto: love what you do and do what you love. So I love what I do. I am passionate about what I do, and it makes things go, it makes my day-to-day routine go easy. I don't feel burdened, less stressful. So I hope you also love what you do and do what you love. Thank you very much for the opportunity, Kak Koko.
Thank you so much. Well, I know that this is 7:30 in here and 8:30 there. And I think Avina has to like
Yeah, let me
go to the office
step away for a few
for a
minutes,
while.
just a few minutes for a
Yes.
while, yeah, and then I will hop on again. Okay.
Okay, great. Thank you. So Kavina will be back as promised. So I'll let her to check in because this is her time because it's morning in the Washington DC. So she actually worked today. And for Kak Desri, Kak Nurmadiah, and Kak Fani, save your questions for later. Okay. And Kak Brian, would you put these girls in the main room so later they can ask questions right away to Kak Vina because Kak Vina will be in the main room. So
Okay.
before we go to the main room, we're going to take pictures together. So I want you, all of you, to open your cam. Okay, great. See your smiles, and we're going to take pictures together before we going to FGD room. Okay, Kak Brian or Kak Erlin, would you help me to take pictures? So I will
Okay.
stop share.
So there will be
Okay, great.
2 slides. So make sure, guys, you open the cam and do your base pose. So for the first slide, I will count to 3. So 1, 2, and 3. Hold on. Okay, that's the first slide. And the other slide. Be ready. I will count to 3. So 1, 2, and 3. Hold on. Okay, that's it. Back to you, Kak Koko.
Thank you. Thank you, Kak Brian. Okay, guys. So we're going to have FGD session. In FGD session, you will meet your facilitator and please have great time with them. Talk about anything being asked by the facilitator. Okay, so see you in next 25 minutes.
Okay, wait a minute.
Thank you,
Okay,
Kak Brian.
so yeah, good luck, guys, on the FGD session.
Good luck.
Wait a minute. Daniel.
So Kadila will be in the main room, right? Okay.
Yes, Kak.
Well, guys, have a great time with Kadila. So I give the floor to Kadila.
Okay, thank you, Kak Koko.
My pleasure.
Okay, then, good evening, everyone. How are you guys? How's your day? Hello. So we have Kak Fani, Kak Noor, Kak Edi, Kak Jane, and Kak Pandu, right? Will you be joining us, Kak Pandu? Okay, I think Kak Pandu is freezing. Okay, then. Well, hello, everyone. It's really great to see you tonight. I want to ask what brings you guys here tonight? What about Kak Fanny?
Hello. Okay. Good evening, everyone. What brings me today is it is not my first time here, so I think it's my second time or third time, and it's been a long time. I haven't meet people and try to speak English because my current job didn't really use English in daily activities. So this kind of activities or this kind of session uh, needs to be I need to have this kind of session.
I see. Wonderful. Welcome back, Kak Fanny.
Thank you.
All right then. What about Kak Noor? What brings you here today, Kak?
Hello, everyone.
Hello. Oh, sorry, Kak. I think your voice is a bit muffled. I
Sorry,
cannot really hear your voice.
here.
Mm-hmm. What is it, Kak?
Hello.
Okay, it's better now.
Yeah. So it was actually been a couple of times to be joining this class, but not an often times to be joining the academic. And what brings me to this class because I thought the topic very enthralling to be discussed, to be listen up furthermore about the experience of journalistic, especially in VOA. So this topic is very
I see.
as
All
I
right.
have 10 years to take to journalism before going to the college, especially the bachelor.
Mm-hmm. I see, I see. All right, good to have you here, Kak Noor.
Thank you.
Okay then. What about you, Kak Edi? What brings you here tonight?
Okay, thank you, Kak Dila, for the time. And Kak Nur and Kak Fani, thank you for the time. My name is Nadia. I live in Bogor, and what makes bring me to this FGD or forum? I think basically Britzone always make a very interesting and fascinating topic, and one of that is the topic tonight very interesting, especially the speaker from Washington. Besides the community, I think the only greater forum to communicate in English in free. Thank you.
I see. Well, you're coming to the right place, Kak. Thank you for coming.
Kadila.
Yes?
So Kavina is coming back. So she's going to answer two questions from you. So if you have, you can ask questions right away to Kavina. You have two chances, maybe from two person. Anyone want to start? Kak Nur?
Kak Noor. Let's go, Kak.
Hello, everyone. Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you for the time
Yes, Nur.
and for me. I talking about the stock journalistic in US. Is it more safe to protect the journalists to keep providing natural and transparent disclosure? Now, strong back to the stress about journalist protections in Indonesia is very minimalized.
I don't know if this is my computer, but I really
I
cannot
I think, yeah, I think
hear
your
your question
voice is
clearly.
breaking, Noor. Noor? Noor?
Yes. Hello.
Okay. Okay. Can you say it once again? Because your voice were breaking before.
Or you can also write your question in the chat if that's
Yes.
easier.
Would you do that? Okay. While waiting for Noor, maybe the other want to ask questions. Maybe Fanny or Eddie.
Maybe if I have a chance, okay. Just one question. May I?
Sure. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, as a journalist, you have experience as a journalist into at least in two countries, in Indonesia and in US. So
And
I just
Singapore.
want, oh, and Singapore.
Yes.
Yes, very large experience. And then I want to ask about business model if we compare between in Indonesia and overseas media. As we know, when digital disruption era comes, every people can make their accounts as a outlet media, as how to say citizen media. So every person basically can make a media. So I ever hear, I think Najwa maybe said, you cannot sell ice to someone who has an ice box in their house. So I think because of this digital disruption, so the many media companies in Indonesia are closed, especially
Yes, Eddie.
mainstream paper. So
And your question is?
how in the US media can survive in digital disruption, especially when they manage their subscription. Like I think, New York Times and Washington DC, they manage subscription well, but in Indonesia, I think they difficult to manage their subscription because of maybe I don't know what is the problem.
Okay. Very
Thank
good
you.
question.
Yeah.
I think,
Yeah. Thank you so much. Very good question. I think one thing that is inevitable is change and transformation. You have to adapt with change if you want to compete, if you want to survive, right? I think that's what happens here in the digital era, in digital transformation era in the media. Take example of the New York Times, one organization that you mentioned. They have been leading in newspaper, right? Their main business was newspaper, like paper, right? But they also realized that things are moving fast, really, really fast. So they have to adapt if they want to compete and survive, if they want to still be the lead in the industry. And that's what they did, and they did it successfully. I think in early 20s, they started digital transformation. So they started by creating a digital team and hiring more people that are skilled in digital in design and social media and etc. and stuff like that. And now they have subscription too, but now they have digital newspaper. So not only paper, but also digital newspaper.
Yeah.
So, and now what happened is the subscription to the newspaper is decreasing. However, their digital efforts are getting more and more successful. Now they don't only have digital newspaper, they also have podcasts, right? They have social media platforms. They have games even, like what do you call it? A Wordle, right? They have Wire. They also buy other digital organizations. So that's what they do, and it paid off. And although now the income or the profit for their paper newspaper is decreasing, but they're still in a good shape because their digital products are gaining some tractions. They still get good money and good profit from their digital efforts. I also learned about this in my school, so that's is something interesting that you mentioned. So yes, you can still have both ways. I mean, if we look at the New York Times, you can still have paper newspaper and also digital newspaper. So
Thank you, Kak Vina. So actually, you still can find newspapers in the States?
yeah, you can. Washington Post, New York Times, but they are also very good on digital. Washington Post
that's
actually,
unique because in Indonesia,
Washington
is
Post
the
has one of the best TikTok news accounts. They're really good.
really.
Yeah,
So they balance both worlds, right?
yeah, many worlds actually, because I think now they cast a wider target audience, right? With newspaper, maybe they have different target audience. With TikTok, with their TikTok account, they are targeting different segments. With their podcast, they're targeting different segments. So they are actually still doing journalism. It's just that the platforms are different or different target audience.
I hope that answering Eddie's questions.
Thank
Very
you,
good
Kak Vina.
questions, Eddie. Thank you, Kak Vina, for explaining. And let's go back to Kak Nurwulandari.
Yeah.
So she had good questions before we go to Kak Fani, the last one, I think. So do you see the chat from Nur, Kak Vina?
Okay, yeah, I
So-
see. I think this is about neutral, transparent news, right? Neutral,
Yeah.
transparent. You mean like balance?
It's a bit heavy. So like maybe she's asking that are you more free in the United States to like
Oh, I see. Gotcha.
yes,
Gotcha. Okay,
than
okay,
in
okay.
Indonesia?
Yes, I mean, the press index, the Reporters Without Borders, this is an organization. They issue a ranking, right? Every year. They rank countries in terms of freedom of press. How free are you in covering stories? So US, although not the best, but the rank is still higher than other countries. So definitely more freedom here to do the job as journalists. And then when you talk about, if you talk about being balanced and neutral and transparent, that comes back to each organization because, just like in Indonesia, each organization, they have different standards, they have different best practices. So each organization, they do things differently. So if you're really interested in journalism, if you're passionate in journalism, try to study the media organizations that you love most, that you consume more, maybe. Go to their website, see if they have new standards or best practices. see if they have a guide. I know news organizations in the US like Associated Press or NPR or Reuters, they're very transparent about how they do their stuff, how they cover their stories, how they get their how they get the people to be interviewed for something like that. And they are very detailed. Even like if you make a mistake, what should you do? So they're very detailed. They have all these things. So that is a sign of a good organization. A good news organization should have all of that, I think. I hope
Thank
that
you
answers your
Tina,
question.
for explaining.
I think we
Kak
have
thank
one
you.
more hand.
Yeah, one
So
more
I can give
hand.
time to Fanny. This is the last question for today. Fanny.
Okay.
Funny.
Thank you, Gadina. Thank you for your time. This is maybe basic question. You started job in such a young age. I read about you before you started working at 19. And
Yes.
my question is how you find that journalism is your choice and your path, and how to convince your parents that you are in the right path, that you go to the US with your family and leaving your parents back in Indonesia. Just that's my
Thank
question.
you.
Before Kavina answered that, it's a fun fact. Actually, Kavina graduated from law school.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
So that
Yes.
that will be you
Yeah.
you have
Yeah.
better good
How?
explanation, Kavina.
Yeah. So
Give
I guess,
me some light.
yeah, it is. I think it is a process, right? To find your passion is a process. I think it would be great if you can find your passion as soon as possible, but it was not the case for me. I started working at the age of 19, but that's also like during school, right? I was still in law school at the time. So I worked at a radio station as an announcer or DJ just for fun, basically, not knowing that it would lead me to the US. But at the time, I was not doing journalism. It was mainly entertainment. And then, so I guess how I found my passion, I guess it's one thing leads to another. So from radio, it opened a door of opportunity for me to jump into television. And that's where I got to know journalism. And then that's when I found it interesting. And then but at the time I also still curious about like, should I do law? Like, and then I practiced law for a bit. When I say practice, basically just assisting a lawyer to practice. And then so working at a law firm actually opened my eyes that this is not for me. So I guess it's, I don't know, one thing leads to another. Like I mentioned earlier, I loved journalism at the time. I did not love law or working at a law firm. Then that's when I told myself, okay, I don't like this, but I like this one, so I'm going to pursue this one. So it is a process, and then just trust the process and enjoy it.
And the second question, how you
Mhm.
convince your parents when you kayak go
Are
far
you
away from
okay?
them?
Another question.
Oh, how to convince my parents? I think at the time, no, I think it was, I think my parents already knew what I wanted, like what I'm passionate about. So they just support my decision. So that's not a lot of convincing to do. Just by proving, just by showing that you are passionate. Remember the motto, love what you do and do what you love, because it shows that you are passionate, that you're happy, that you're really excited, that this is something that you really want to do. And so it is much easier to convince your loved ones if you can show them that you are really good at this, that you are achieving something, and hopefully they will support you in whatever you want to do.
You know what, funny? I think my parents, if I'm getting accepted by VOA of the United of America, you know what? Anything they will say yes. Okay, just do your career.
Just go, go, go.
Just go.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I know that Kavina has to go to work today.
Yeah.
Thank you for such a good question from Fanny, Eddie, and Nur. And I would like to say thank you to Kavina. Thank you so much,
Thank
Vina.
you.
I really
Thank you.
appreciate it. So you have to work, right?
I do have to work, and today I will start
Yeah.
working at 9 a.m., which is
Yeah.
in 4 minutes. So
Okay, so
please
it's on
excuse
time.
me. Thank you again, Kak Coco and Britzone, for your time. And thank you, everyone in this main room. I hope you learn a lot. I hope you, by now, you can be more confident in practicing your English.
I
Keep
love
learning.
your statement. Say it again before we forget.
Oh,
Love.
I hope
Yes.
you are more confident in speaking, in practicing your English.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, Kavina.
Thank
See you.
you.
Happy working.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much, Kavina.
Bye.
Okay, guys. Back to
Wow.
Fadila.
Oh, that was so insightful. I mean, as a young person that's still like looking for like my dreams and questioning myself, this is like a moral boost. Okay, guys. So, speaking of dreams and abroad, do you guys have any like dream to go abroad? And if you do, why? Oh, what about let's start with Kak Noor. What about you, Kak?
Hello.
Okay. Okay, I think it's better now, Kak. Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Okay. Okay, you can try, Kak. I think we can hear it.
Sorry, can you repeat the last question?
Like, do you have any dreams to go abroad? And if yes, for what purpose?
When I was get bachelor degree,
Mm-hmm.
I've got a plan to still continue my study, especially to go abroad. For whilst I've been attending some exhibition of educations for the university explorations because especially in US, they got me some rumors that US has a very good in educational aspects. So that's why I have a willingness and curiosity to continue my study abroad, especially in US. For major education, journalistic, and literature, sorry.
I see. So, do you like, is it like for a master degree?
Yeah, for master degree.
Ah,
For the
cool. So you're working on it now, or are you only planning it for now?
I was currently working, but
Oh, awesome.
the experience after the bachelor degrees graduation, I've got a plan to continue my study to master degree and got some categories in my faculty besides the journalistics, literature, or art especially.
Ah, wonderful. That's why you come here today, especially if
This topic
I
is
see.
very relaxing, like experience. I'm
Mm,
looking for a chance to continue my study,
mm-hmm.
even though it has not happened yet up to today. But there is a goal to continue the study abroad, especially in US.
See, wow, that's very great for you. We hope all the best for you and you can reach your dreams in the US one day. Oh, and Yes, unfortunately, we're already over. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, guys. I haven't got the chance to talk to you, but okay. Thank you, everyone.
We need more.
Time.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, guys, welcome back to the main room. So how was it? Still need more time?
Still need more time, of course.
Okay, how about I'm sending you back to the facilitator, to FGD room until midnight. Okay, so so today I will be very fair. I will give all FGD room, all facilitator to pick one representative and to share what you discuss in the room. Okay, so I will not only pick 1, 2, or 3 person, but all of you. Okay, but we will make it a little bit fun. I will put timer, so you will only have time for 60 seconds, which is 1 minute, to convey your message, to convey your story. Okay, so we're going to practice how to convey a message in 1 minute. Okay, so try to gather your story. I will pick the first one. How about ladies first, yeah? Kak Erlin? So who's your representative?
Hi, Kak, thank you. So,
Yeah.
in my room, I have Kak Henki and Kak Evika. We have great time to discuss. And I will choose Kak Henki to be our representative. Kak Henki, go ahead.
Thank you, Kak Erlin. Okay, our facilitator, Kak Erlin, asking about my overseas dream. And I answered that I would like to go to Paris. And she asked why. I said that first I want to take a picture in front of the Eiffel Tower, of course. And second, I would like to feel the atmosphere of the city, why they said it's a love city or a romantic city. Yeah, I just want to feel the atmosphere. Okay, and then she asked about my job. Is it difficult doing my job currently? Yeah, I said in my job it demands to learn, to always learn. I work in IT because technology is always evolving and there's always new technologies and new knowledge, so we have to keep up and always learn the new technology. I think that's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kak Henki.
Thank you.
Thank you, Henki. Well, Henki is finished in 1:34 seconds. So I guess I will give you more time because our benchmark is Kak Henki, 1 minute 30 seconds. Okay. So how about I'm giving you 2 minutes? So this time you can feel that how long you have to talk because you already know Kak Henki as a benchmark. Okay. 2 minutes. So next I will pick Kak Ririn. Kak Ririn, Who's your representative?
All right. Hello, Kak Koko. Thank you so much for the opportunity. In our FGD rooms, we have Kak Miko and also Kak Nilant. We have good conversations, and I think I will choose Kak Miko because he has an experience to become a reporter, and also he has visited many countries. So, Kak Miko, time is yours.
Okay. Thank you, Kak Ririn and Kak Nilam. First of all, like it was such a nice conversation and was a fun discussion. So we talk about like which country that I would like to visit one day and which countries we have visited before. So yeah, we discussed about that and we discussed about my about career, specifically my previous career maybe, because like I had an experience being a reporter back then. So yeah, we talked about that and then our dreams to like maybe working or like studying abroad like in other countries. And yeah, that's all.
You still have time, Miko.
But I have no words left, I guess.
Okay, great. So you are your time is 40 seconds. Okay, thank you so much for Miko and Karirin. And next, Kasilmi from
Yeah. Hello, Kak Koko.
Kasilmi, who's your representative?
So in my room, we have Kayunia and Kayogi. Maybe I'm gonna go with Kayogi. Are you here, Kayogi?
Hi.
Kayogi, okay.
Okay, thank you. So
I'm yours.
thank you so much. Thank you, Kak Koko. Okay. Actually we have a great discussion with Kak Silmi. Thank you, Kak Silmi, and also Yuniar. So we talk about first thing we talk about when you have the opportunity to live abroad, which country do you want to visit? And actually, I'm so excited to join the class today because I have a plan to to live abroad actually, and this topic today from Kak Vina is very inspiring to me, but not only to me, but for everybody here in this room. She's just like very strong to finish her master degree while working as well, and also raising her daughters is very inspiring to me. So
yes.
In this discussion FGD session, I say that I want to live in Western Europe actually. So that's why I learned English, and I actually learned a little bit French. So the countries that I want to visit to live is UK and France. In France, I think yeah, I want to continue my master degree in international relations, and that's why now I join some classes in Britzone to improve my English, and I have a plan to take a IELTS test in the next few months. I hope I can make it. And also we talk about yeah, some issues like Kak Silmi said that it's difficult to get a visa from a country such as United States compared to Western Europe countries. Yeah, I agree with that notion. And also we talk about how to get a scholarship as well, because there are a lot of provider of scholarship, not only LPDP, but there are many scholarship from the government such as Australia or maybe New Zealand. So we just need to find out the information about it in social media or many platforms. And yeah, so okay, lastly we talk about the platform to learn English. So actually it's very good to learn English in Britzone because we have a time to practice with a lot of friends. And actually, I joined English camp before, Kampung Inggris, 2 months ago, for 2 months in Kampung Inggris, Bali. I think that's helped me to improve my English a lot. And yeah, I think there's many platform to learn English. I think that's it. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Kak Yogi. 3 minutes.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, them.
It's okay. It's okay. So, tu parles français? Yogi's not listening. Okay, next. Kak Pandu. Who's your facilitator? Your representative?
Well, actually, I only have one participant, so obviously Ririn Agustina.
Agustina?
Ririn Agustina.
Ririn
Are you there?
Agustina. So, is she still here?
Yeah, she's still.
Okay. Or should I start right
Okay.
now?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, then. Thank you for the opportunity. Well,
Yes,
hello. My name is Sirin, and after have a very amazing discussion with Pandu before, so we talk a lot about career, about opportunity to live abroad, which is interesting. I love to go to New Zealand or Finland, but if I have to say what is my reason, I love New Zealand because first, I love the nature and I love outdoor activity. Second one, I'm a big fan of The Lord of the Rings. Obviously, they have hobbits on there. So my dream is I always want to go there and witness myself how is the movie set there. And then, of course, I also have a future goals to get a scholarship, either in education major or in biology, because back then I was a biology teacher. We also discussed this a lot about our background. The funny thing is, as I was a biology major and Pandu is in software engineering, which is obviously he's good at math. Meanwhile, I'm suck at it. I'm bad at it. So yeah, that was the biggest difference. But it's also fun to discuss with people with different background, and we share another things about book recommendation, and that was a great comics about Death Note and also a anime. Both of us also like a Naruto. It was a great discussion. It's also about the future, the career, and how we have a dream to reach our future goal in the future. And best wishes also for him that pursuing the scholarship. Thank you. That's from.
Thank you, Ririn. You speak very fluent. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kak Pandu. Okay, next, Kak Yiyin. Hello, Kak Yiyin.
Halo Kak Koko, am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, because I have a really bad connection while I open my camera. And thank you so much for the opportunity. I have Kak Yunus and also Kak Suci in my room. And maybe Kak Suci will be our representative. Kak Suci, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Kak Yiyin. In our FGD room, we talk about the country that we want to visit. And Kak Yiyin and Kak Yunus said that they want to visit Switzerland because they like the nature, the scenery. And I said I want to visit Japan for the culinary and French for the building because the building is beautiful, the historical is interesting. And we talk about if we have a chance to get a scholarship, what the country we want to apply. And me and Kak Yiyin said we want to apply to UK because we are a fan of Harry Potter, and also the country is interesting. And Kak Yunus said that he want to work in Germany. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Suci. Very good. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you,
Thank you, Kak
Kak
Iin.
Koko.
My pleasure. Thank you, Kak Iin, for facilitating. Okay, next, of course, we have our facilitator from overseas. Hello, Daniel. How are you?
Hello, Coco. Well, in my
So,
FBD
yes,
session, we had Ka Inda and Rama. Maybe I will choose Ka Rama to be our representative, please.
Rama. Kak Rama.
Okay. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, Rama.
Yeah, so actually in the FGD session is have two people come and go. They only pass, but they do also share their opinion. So we talk about overseas dream, like where do we want to live if we can have a chance to go abroad. So the two people that come say that they want to go to UK because they think in UK, maybe specifically in England, have maybe the culture, and also they want to study in history, also maybe learn about the language. But for me personally, I want to visit Japan. Well, it's not they're not English speaker, but I want to go to Japan because I think just enjoy the holiday. And the two people say want to study abroad and learn about the history. And I think that's all. We talk a lot about where do we want to go and what by like getting scholarship. But actually
Yeah.
very fun, and thank you to Mr. Daniel to facilitate the discussion, because well I got shocked actually to have the facilitator for foreigners, so it's really a good opportunity for me to talk to him too. So thank you, and also thank you for Britzone to have this organization so we can I can meet the real foreigners too and meet all of you that really great person and have no judgment. So thank you for everyone. Maybe that's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Rahma. So how do you feel having a foreigner as our facilitator? Do you like it?
Well, of course, it's different to talk with native speaker. It's really a great experience. Actually, I'm shocked, but well, it's interesting. So I have maybe in that discussion, I got a few questions to him, and I think that's really nice experience for me too.
Very good. Glad you enjoy it. Thank you so
Thank
much, Rahma.
you. You're welcome.
Also, thank you so much for Daniel for facilitating today's class. Thank you, Daniel. Okay, next we have Kak Chanis.
Hello, good evening, everyone. I'm Janice. We have two team. There are Kak Andin and Kak D. And for my facilitator, I will choose Kak Andin. Are you there?
Kak Andin still.
Hello. Yeah,
Halo,
I'm
Andin. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thanks for the opportunity, Kak Janice, and good evening, everyone. So in the first break room, there was no facilitator, just me and one other member. So we chatted for a bit, but before we knew it, we had to part ways. And then I ended up in the room with Kak Disri and Kak Janice. It was interesting because I had already met Kak Janice on the first day. And here we were again. So the three of us talk about our daily activities and shared our dreams. And I found out that three of us want to study abroad and are planning to get scholarships.
Mhm.
So I hope our dreams come true. And I've really enjoyed these sessions. They've been fun and full of meaningful conversations. So thank you so much, Kak Shanice, and thanks, Kak Koko.
My pleasure, Andin. Glad you enjoyed the class today. Okay, keep coming. Thank you, Andin, and also thank you, Kak Chanis, for facilitating.
My
Okay,
pleasure, Kak Koko.
yes. Next, Kak Aldi. So, Kak Aldi, who's your
Yes.
representative? I mean, sorry, there are two Aldi. The Vasil one. Kak Aldi?
Halo Kak Koko.
Yes,
Yeah, I'm
hello.
sorry. Yeah, wait a second. So Kak Koko, we have Kak Nomadia, Kak
Mm-hmm.
Angie, and also Kak Dio. And the discussion was really interesting. And I think I let Kak Angie maybe to represent our group. Please, Kak Angie, share everything that we have discussed. Maybe summarize.
Yeah, Kak Angie, the first timer.
Oh my God.
It's okay.
Yeah, thank you, Kak Audi. We have discussion about our dreams country, and some of them want to go to Middle East. It's cardio for working,
Mm-hmm.
and for me, I want to Southeast Asia countries for working too,
Mm-hmm.
probably Singapore or Thailand.
Mm-hmm.
And for Kak Nurmadia, want to go to US at first, but now more to Southeast Asia country too for traveling. And we didn't mention about pursue our studying.
Mm-hmm.
So it also being one of the topic of our discussion. Why we didn't mention it? Because we are more to like a job opportunity
Mm-hmm.
compared to the pursuing our study to abroad.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Yeah, I think that's our topic in our FGD.
Thank you, Angie.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy your first time in Britzone.
I really enjoy. Thank you.
Okay, great. So you considering to come next week?
Sure.
Okay. Looking forward to see you next week, okay?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Angie. And also thank you, Kaldi, for facilitating. And I think I have the last group, the last but not least, which is Kak Erlangga. Kak Erlangga, how are you?
Hello. Am I audible?
So who's your representative from your group?
All right, MC Coco. My group. There were Kaldi, Fatma, and Jusna. It was very fun to talk to them, and they are very unique. And I would love to choose Jusna if it's possible. Jusna, she's still there. Come on.
I think she's not here.
Okay, I think if she's not here, maybe Fatma then.
Fatma, are you here, Kak Fatma?
Okay, hello everybody.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
Fatma. Okay, in this discussion, we have Kak Erlangga as a facilitator, and then Kak Chusna, and she is stay at Japan right now, and she want to if she has a opportunity to move another country, she want to move at Switzerland because she like the nature maybe. And also my facilitator want to move to Switzerland to be a data scientist. And for me, in the short term, I want to move to Turkey, but in long term, I want to work at German as a I'm sorry, like pharmacy factory. I mean, so because they have so much like as factory like produce a lot of medicine there. And the last, and it's so funny, guys. Yes, Kak Aldi, she wants to move to Bogor because he said Bogor is representative with Condet. I don't know which part is it. He said like he like the food in Condet and also at Bogor, which is Puncak. So
You know what? You
sangat
really
beda.
make me laugh.
I
So
think Aldi is a
okay.
comedian.
But
I think so.
but also we discussed that at comment. I asked my facilitator which a Condet food that representative with the Bogor, and Kaldi said is kebab. Like there's a famous kebab there. And the end of a comment, he said that he want to be a barista at Canada. That the funny part, I think. Okay. Okay, dan. Thank you, Kak Koko.
Okay, thank you, Fatma.
So, from Condet to Bogor to Kene.
Okay, Erlangga, you really make our day today. Okay. Thank you for making us laugh today. So, Fatma, actually, you got it for the exact 2 minutes. I don't know you did it. I think you have timer. Do you have timer? Okay, so the
Yes, I
winner
did. I
is.
practiced before, Kak.
Oh, that's great. That's great because you exactly got 2 minutes. So Fatma is the winner, and the second place is Ririn. And then the third place is Kak Rahma. Okay. And I think the other are not bad at all because you're just close to 2 minutes. Some of you are less, maybe 130 or 140. And Kak Yogi is a little bit to 3 minutes, but it's okay because he has a lot of story from the group. Well, I guess did I miss anyone? Any group? So I already called every one of you, every facilitator. I guess so, yeah, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 groups. So we have a lot today. Well, guys, so I want to ask questions before I close today's session. So how do you enjoy today's class? Do you enjoy the format? You can say yes. Open your mic and say yes or no.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, of
Yes,
course.
absolutely.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
fun today. I like it.
Okay, well, if you say yes, then you promise me to come again next week, okay? How about that?
Sure.
Sure
Hopefully.
thing.
Sure, okay.
Okay, great.
Absolutely.
Well,
Sure.
guys, I would like to say thank you so much. This class today is very fun. We laugh a lot. I laugh a lot. And I really enjoy my time with you. Thank you so much for making this class happen today. And of course, I'm looking forward to see you again next week. Okay, promise me to come back. Thank you so much for joining. And also, Kak Vina cannot come for the closing part, but she said, so this is the closing statement from her. Do what you love what you do. Remember that. Well, see you next week. Bye-bye.
See you guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks,
Guys.
everyone.
Good
Thank you,
night.
everyone.
Bye,
Bye, guys.
everyone.
See you next class.